Just wanted to check up on how you're doing. Obviously, you missed practice on Wednesday, back today. How's the ankle feeling, and do you plan on being out there on Sunday?
Yeah, it's progressing. I've kind of prided myself on being a guy in my career who, misses minimal games and things like that. I don't handle, missing practices and games very well. So I'll give it my all. It's starting to progress. It's starting to feel better.
Hi, Durham.
There we go.
Do you know how to say ankle in German?
I sure don't.
Who knows how? How do you say ankle in German? There you go. Now you know.
Now I know.
Are you of German descent by chance?
I don't think a lot. I have done a 23andMe, and I'm pretty sure it showed up minimal in that regard. But there's always the percentage where it says just European. So maybe there's some in there.
My last one, Tyreek. It's a special week for him. What have you heard or seen from him this week?
Yeah, Tyreek he's all business. He approaches every week the same. Obviously, there's a connection there. Everyone knows that. But the way he just approaches every game, there's not going to be much of a change there. And that's kind of what we've seen from him. Obviously, he wants to win this game, but he wants to win every game. So he's just going to be the professional that he is.
Hey, Durham. As far as like the importance of blocking in your role as a tight end in this offense, how have you adapted to that? Just being versatile.
Yeah, I think it's a really important role, for a tight end in this offense in particular. I think a lot of the time we're at the point of attack, so that's kind of pivotal to the run game in general. And we all appreciate that role. We all enjoy it. Whether it's the tight ends, fullbacks, it makes this offense fun because we kind of do it in a variety of ways, and it's definitely a fun offense for a tight end fullback to be in.
And follow up with this week, just knowing the high stakes and the importance of this game. What has your experience been here in Frankfurt? Just for the experience and knowing that you all are playing for a potential first seed.
Yeah, this is an awesome experience being over here, being able to play overseas in Germany. I think that's awesome. But yeah, when you break it down and come, to why we're here, it's a big game. It's to win a big game, and I think everyone's kind of approaching it in that way. There's definitely a way where you can appreciate what we're doing over here and enjoying the experience, but then also realizing that this is, one of the biggest games of the year, big game for us. It's the next game for us, so it's obviously the biggest, and I think everyone's kind of approaching it in that regard.
Hey, Durham, where do you think the role of the tight end is in this offense, not just from the blocking standpoint, but maybe getting more targets going your way?
Yeah, this one cool thing about this offense and how it's structured is things change on a weekly basis depending on personnel on the other side of the ball, personnel on our side of the ball. So I think we're always ready for games where we have more targets, and then when there's games where we're staying in on third downs or being at the point of attack in the run game, we're ready for that as well. And even though it might not be as consistent in terms of what our role is every week, that's kind of what keeps it fun for us. And we're prepared for all those situations.
We asked you back when Chase Claypool first came to the Dolphins because you're familiar with him from Notre Dame. How have you seen him progress in this offense?
Yeah, he's really coming along. I said it from the beginning. He's a smart guy, always has been. Obviously, he's from a physical standpoint, he's huge and really fast, so that helps. But he's coming along well. I think he's learning everything pretty quickly. As you could see last week, he's doing some really good things for us in the run game and with the reception that he had. So he's a quick learner. It's coming along, and I think he's doing really well so far.